When deals are sent from JD Quote 2 to Sedona Sales Workflow, a quotedata.xml file is sent containing the information from JD Quote 2. That file is used to auto-populate the forms in Sedona Sales Workflow. The quotedata.xml file contains the salesperson's RACFID number. Deal ownership associates the salesperson's RACFID with the salesperson's Sales Workflow user account. Users with admin access can modify deal ownership setup for all users within the Auto Take Ownership section of Settings. From time to time, ownership of deals becomes incorrect due to a user accidentally clicking on the Take Ownership button on another salesperson's deal, or by approving the deal of another salesperson out of the first step of sales workflow, which is usually sales. To fix deal ownership, that deal must be in the first step of sales workflow. When the deal is in the first step, ownership can be checked by going to Deal Finder. Search for the salesperson's deal and look at the value in the Assigned To column. This is the current deal ownership. To fix the deal ownership, go to the first step of sales workflow and locate the deal. Click on the Approve To button, and then on the Remove Ownership button. A message will appear asking you to confirm that you would like to remove the ownership on the deal. Click OK to confirm. The page will refresh and the Take Ownership button will appear on that deal. The correct salesperson should log in to Sales Workflow and click the Take Ownership on their deal as soon as possible. The deal can then be approved to whichever step necessary. Sedona advises that all salespeople take ownership of their deals the very first time that they send a deal from JD Quote 2 to Sedona Sales Workflow to eliminate any issues. Once the salesperson has taken ownership of their first deal, Sales Workflow will create a record of the RACFID and the user account pairing so that the salesperson should not have to repeat this process.